years old, facing me right smack in the middle of that group of familiar yet somehow strangely foreign humans known as teenagers, young adults, adolescents. These people often seem disconnected from those around them, and there are many perspectives on this phenomenon. In this poem, the speaker reflects on his 17-year-old daughter compared to others her age. To my favorite 17-year-old high school girl, by Billy Collins. Do you realize that if you had started building the Parthenon on the day you were born, you'd be all finished in only one more year? Of course, you couldn't have done that all alone, so never mind, you're fine just being yourself. You're loved for just being you. But did you know that at your age, Judy Garland was pulling down $150,000 a picture? Joan of Arc was leading the French army to victory, and Blaise Pascal had cleaned up his room. No, wait. I mean, he had invented the calculator. Of course, there will be time for all that later in life, after you come out of your room and begin to blot. Or at least, pick up all your socks. For some reason, I keep remembering that Lady Jane Grey was Queen of England when she was only 15. But then she was beheaded, so never mind her as a role model. A few centuries later, when he was your age, Franz Schubert was doing the dishes for his family. But that did not stop him from composing 2 symphonies, 4 operas, and 2 complete masses as a youngster. But of course, that was in Austria at the height of Romantic lyricism, not here in the suburbs of Cleveland. Frankly, who cares if Annie Oakley was a crack shot at 15? Or if Maria Callas debuted as Tosca at 17. We think you're special just being you, playing with your food and staring into space. By the way, I lied about Schubert doing the dishes, but that doesn't mean he never helped out around the house. When teenagers begin to grow apart from their parents, it's not just the adults who can feel estranged. Adolescents often feel disconnected from other teenagers, from themselves. I explore this in my original poem titled, You're Doing It Wrong. I never really understood teenagers. As a kid, I'd see 14, 15-year-olds on TV and think, wow, they're so grown up. I'd watch Disney Channel and hope that when I was older, I'd be just like Miley Cyrus. 13 seemed old. 16 seemed really old. And even though I always sat in the back of the class reading books, wearing sweater vests, yes, I really owned a sweater vest. I still do. I was so sure that when I was a teenager, when I turned 13, when I crossed that threshold, I'd just get it. Then my 13th birthday came, and my 13th birthday went. And for some reason, the magical teenager fairy godmother never came to turn my jeans into leggings, never came to turn a pumpkin into an iPhone, never came to give me my pair of glass slippers, or maybe in this case, glass Uggs. In retrospect, I probably could have gone and bought those things myself, but I don't really want those things. I still don't understand teenagers, and I've been one for almost 4 years now. I see girls wearing short skirts in December, and I wonder, why do you want hypothermia? Do you own pants? I see some selfies online, and I wonder, why do you rather look like a duck than a person? Or is your face just stuck that way? I see people twerking, and I wonder why. Just why? I've never felt compelled to wear crop tops or lipstick or jeggings, and I wonder, am I being a teenager wrong? To which my parents and teachers reply, no, Jackie, of course not. There's no wrong way to be a teenager. Well, based on my experience, there's no right way to be a teenager. I mean, sure, you can listen to the current music, have the latest iPhone, follow the trends, post up and be smart, but not too smart. Do sports, look nice, keep up with the Kardashians, be funny, dress right, and you've got a decent start. But no one personality is going to solve all your problems, and it's taken me a long time to realize it. So that energetic, cool, life-figured-out, grown-up, perfect teenager that I envisioned as a kid doesn't exist. So screw trying to be like my Disney Channel heroes. I'm going to keep staying up all night to watch anime. I'm going to keep wearing vests, sweater or otherwise. And I'm going to keep accidentally high-fiving people who are actually waving at me. Or worse, waving at someone else. I'm going to keep being awkward and nerdy and my own kind of teenager because TV doesn't have all the answers. No one does. And the only people who truly have life figured out are the adults. Everything will make sense when I turn 18.